All right, so I'm back at it again with these white bands. Man, I'm not ready, man. This is going to be like a 30+ minute video. I guarantee you guys, because I have a story time while I'm trying to see how many rubber bands it takes to put on this water and make it bust. But I'm letting y'all know, if you didn't know, last weekend I went on a members chat only live. I tried, you guys. I tried to put rubber bands on here, and it took me 55 minutes, and I still didn't even bust it, only because I was in Atlanta and it was getting kind of late. But now, I promise you guys, I will do it again, and I did a members only exclusive post on the community post, and I asked you guys, which watermelon should I do? This one or this one? 27% said the bigger one because go big or go home. Do y'all know how hard it was for me to put these little rubber bands? And since y'all voted for this, I know I don't need these little things, but you know how hard it was for me to put these on? But I'm glad I did that because I can do more than one at a time. And just to let you know, if you guys want to become a member of my channel, you guys can just scroll down in the description box and click that link, and it will give you all the benefits that come with it when you join my channel. It comes with a dictionary by your name, members chat only, and discounts on my merch. And YouTube also rolled out with this new thing called Super Thanks, where it's a regular video and you guys can donate or something via comment, and it will have your comment and name highlighted. I think it's new, so I don't even know. But let's start with this. Now, initially, it was supposed to be a story time of me getting in my first fight, actually 2 fights. But I had an episode last night, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it because my thing is I don't talk about it a lot. All right, I had an episode last night or this morning around 4 o'clock. Now, if you guys can help me figure out how many rubber bands it takes before this thing squeezes, that would be great. And I'm not counting because the way my mind works, I'm built different. Anyways, so I had an episode this morning around 4 o'clock. I was scrolling through social media. No, I'm not gonna do it. See, I don't like rubber bands. It reminds me as a kid when you played those games, horse games, I don't know what it's called, but balloons pop, you know, the balloons, when you have to, like, either at baby showers, and you have a balloon right here, and the other person is supposed to run and pop it or hug. I don't like that. I do not like that. So I'm always the oddball out because I will not participate in that thing. But anyways, I had an episode because I was scrolling through social media odd times in the morning. That's the best time I read your comments and stuff because it's my free time. And I seen this video that reminded me of my mom, and I just started crying. It was a perfect time because I was alone. I like to, okay, don't make me look like a sap, but I let all my feelings out when I'm alone. Unless if you're coming from a genuine place and you ask me, like, what's wrong? How are you doing? And I feel that genuinity with you, I'll let go and I'll let all my guards down and I just vent. Now that person that left that comment, actually this is dedicated to you. That person that commented and said, oh gosh, I know, we all know your mom died. Can we talk about something else? Thank you guys for having my back with that. I said that on my personal vid why I'm not so personal on here like that. Thank you for having my back, saying talk about your mom every chance you get. You know, fuck them people. Yeah, that was a no-brainer. I was anyways, but thank you for that. But that video reminded me so much of my mom that I just started crying out of nowhere, and her picture's on the frame. My thing is, right after that, you don't see what's behind there, or behind the camera. I sat down on the ledge of my door and I just cried and talked to her. And I cried more because I remembered the last words she said. And I laughed a little bit too, in a sense. The reason why I laughed is because one of her last words were, I gotta take a shit. And she was on the bed. And I don't know if my mom, I felt that my mom don't want people to take care of her. She was very independent before she met my dad. Oh, no. We're not gonna do this, man. Oh, I need to, hold on. No, we didn't do all this for nothing. No, oh, fuck, dang it. Man, that was about 15 rubber bands. I'm not gonna do this. Why did y'all vote? Why did y'all vote for, why did y'all vote for the big one? But I was on the ledge and I said, Mom, oh, y'all don't even know what I said. I felt like her last words were, I need to take a shit. Because she was in the hospital bed. And I said, Mom, just go ahead and take it. You know, go ahead, do your thing. Let go, let loose. Time was running out because in our ICU, I'm sure every ICU, there's limitations with hours of visitation. My hotel was next door. The thing about that is I didn't want to leave her. Oh man, I didn't want to leave her. But I had to, in a sense, I had to. I wanted to respect their time. And I knew I was going to see my mom the next day anyways. She called my name and I had to go. And my dad told me the same story. He had to go to the night before and she just said, Carlos, you know, don't leave. But he had to. My dad and I talked about that. So when I woke up from my hotel room, first thing I did was visit her because I knew I was going to stay with her all day. My mom, my sister, and my brother were there. Oh shit, y'all! I don't want to. I think that's my problem. Why are these feelings? Even that personal video I said is because I don't talk about it a lot. I keep my feelings in because not only do people not ask, I respect them not asking. Maybe it just makes them feel uncomfortable, especially if they know me. I don't know what count we're in, y'all, probably 50. But isn't it this, and I don't want to read comments because I would not get past this story time. I visited her and my brother and my sister was there. My mom was in the worst condition she was that I've ever seen her in. My brother wasn't there yet. My apologies. My sister was. I seen her and I just ran to the bathroom. My brother intercepted. He was visiting her too. And I just cried. I don't cry in front of my family. I don't cry in front of my brother. Well, he's family. I just don't. But I just let go. I went to the bathroom. I don't know. Got myself together. I don't know the word. What is that word? Composed. I composed myself and I came back. So now my sister and my brother is there laying beside my mom or sitting beside my mom while she's, have all those cords talking. My mom wasn't talking much. But y'all, this part broke me, okay? So remember when I said I thought her last words, like 5 minutes ago, was, I need to take a shit. And then right after that, which I thought were the last words, was, don't go. Her real last words were, ay, ay, ay. Actually, that sounds like my mom. Was, don't forget that I love you. Oh, hold on. No, we're not going to lose this one, y'all. We're not going to lose this one. We're going to make this butterman bust. I'm tired. You know how long we waited to do this? She so hard with those words. I had to go. I came back. I had to go. I came back. When my family talks about my mom, because we're in a group message, it's all about the good memories. I get it. I love that. It's like a celebration of her life. And it's amazing to hear the stories even before I was born, during, and now. I was always my mom's favorite. Maybe that's why. But y'all, we're gonna bust this bottom up. So I hope y'all keep it count. No one will have the perfect count, I would admit that, but I am putting like 3, no more than 4 watermelons, no more than 4 rubber bands at a time. Anyways, when it comes to my family, we talk about the celebration of her. My nephew, shout out to my nephew, Brandon. He hit me up unexpectedly one day, months ago. He said, "Uncle, you have time?" I said, "Of course, yeah, what's up?" He said, "I just don't know, I just want to talk about Grandma." I said, "What's wrong, baby? What's wrong?" And he was crying. I don't know if I was crying, but I just felt like, you know, Big Daddy came and wanted to console him, but it was through the phone. My problem is, and I don't think it's a problem, I'm more of a private person, as you guys know. I'm more of a cry by myself kind of guy. And I just talk. I talk to my mom, talk to anyone I choose, but I'm alone. I talk to myself a lot. Actually, I even asked myself questions and answer it. And I'm not talking about in the head, I'm talking about out. But I feel that the reason why it took so long, because I don't ever think that this feeling would change. I never had someone so close to my heart, the closest to my heart, pass. So I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't know what to expect, right? And when it happened, I was numb. I cut off all social media. It took me about 14 days to make that video on Facebook, YouTube. And I'm so grateful that the comments came in and told me, you know, what to expect. And I know everybody grieves differently. For the most part, I've read the comments. Not all of them, of course. It took some time. I still haven't responded to comments or to direct messages in the longest. I still haven't. I get why people don't say, or I get why people say my condolences. In that video about my mom back in February 2020, I let all my guards down and I was just connecting, and I let go and told my story about her. And I don't know what we're on, because y'all, I told y'all I'm built different, so have at it. If y'all want to guess, go ahead and comment now while you're at it. Because according to people and Google, it will take like 400 rubber bands, so you can fast forward this if you want to. Or can you? I don't even know. I don't think it... Anyways, when it turns into a regular video, you can fast forward, so I'm sparing you, okay? But if you have time, I told you this is going to be at least 30 minutes, so I can't give it a time check, but go. Good luck with that. The phrase, "my condolences go out to you," is so generic. My mama had a small funeral. I was very kind of upset at her bingo. I was gonna say bingo coworkers, because it's a joke between my mom and I. But bingo player friends. She took me to Filipino parties, and you know moms and grandmas, bingo players can be in that same facility for 15 years. She had the same friends. They didn't show up to the fucking funeral. That had to be my mom showed up, brought me to the same Filipino parties. And this is before COVID. Her funeral was before COVID, so they didn't have any limitations or nothing. I'm more intimate anyways. But for her friends to not show up at her funeral, that had to be the most disrespected shit I've ever seen in my life. I think what targeted my emotions too is because my mom's birthday is coming up. Gosh. My problem, I think, is because I don't talk about it a lot to people. Oh, hold on. Y'all, this is not supposed to be an emotional video. My mom's birthday is coming up. This is my second of her birthday. I'm trying, y'all. We're gonna finish this video. I don't care how long it takes. It could take an hour. Fight me. Why did y'all vote for the little watermelon? Y'all literally see how hard it is. My mom brought me to bingo for 17 years. My mom been playing bingo since 1736, okay? Same people, you know the Filipinos, very together, especially the Asian community. Oh, community, that's what I meant. My bad, y'all. Oh, not my bad for talking about my mom, because that's what was gonna happen. So y'all can lick the crevices of my ass. Okay. Good gosh! Woo! I think that's my problem. I don't know how long it would take. Of course I experienced death, but not in my family, like I said. My family is close. We're still in the same group messages. I'm not a type of crying in front of my family kind of guy. We laugh. That's the best memory I have with my family. Still happen. We laugh about any and everything. I don't know, it's just so natural for us. I don't know how we got that way, to tell you the truth. But it's refreshing for me, because they don't know if I just came from a crying bender or not. But back when I was talking about condolences, it's very natural to say my condolences go out to you. And of course I had some. In that video, when I said so generic, I still mean it. Like at a funeral, of course you're gonna say my condolences. Yeah, and it's like a robot kind of thing. You know, when someone says you look good, you're gonna say, thank you. If someone asks you or tells you, my condolences go out to you and your family, of course you're gonna say, thank you, thank you. Those comments were so genuine under my Facebook video and my YouTube video, so genuine. I couldn't take any, if you know what I mean. It was fresh, but I'm grateful that you told your stories about your loved ones. And I understand everybody grieves differently. I'm still grieving. I told you about the steps of grievances in my psychology class that I went through. And I get it. You guys, I think I can actually talk about the fight. I don't know, I think I can talk about the fight. And if I don't finish, good luck. All right, so back with what I was saying about my first fight I've been in. Now, I've been in 2 or 3, I don't know. Maybe my ass got beat so much on the third one, I forgot it. But the first one, there was this dude named TJ. And I was very envious of him because a lot of people gravitate to him. I was an outcast, I admit that. I had lunch with the same 3 people, and if they weren't there, I'm eating lunch with my teacher. And I'm not talking about while they're eating lunch in the cafeteria. I'm talking about when they're grading papers. Sometimes, at my worst, I would eat lunch in the bathroom stalls. I'm fine with that. Y'all know in middle school when you're in a county, you guys, in a county, and all the middle schoolers from that, when they go to 9th grade, after 8th, they go to the same high school. Middle school, 6th grade is middle school, right? Middle school was different because I think my middle school was different. It was more one of those 6th grade. My mom and dad took me out of that to another district in 7th grade. I do remember that because in 7th and 8th grade I was in middle school. I don't know why they took me out. Because I was getting bullied. I did not catch on to that. Because 6th grade was the grade I started getting bullied. But anyways, I went to another high school from the middle school that all the middle schools were supposed to go to. So now I'm new. Not only am I just here for 1 year, that I just got here for 1 year, I'm changing schools like I change underwear. So now I'm very new. I don't know anybody in this high school. I'm in 9th grade. And yeah. So one day when I least expected it, I seen this dude named TJ. He was light-skinned, had oily, wavy hair. I didn't know anything about products and hair. A texturizer, I don't know what you call it. Relaxation, something like that. Had earrings. He can actually pass for an agronomist kind of person. He can pass for a girl and a guy, actually. Like, he was that Jada Pinkett, I guess. But a male version of it. But anyways, I was so envious over him, man. And this one time, we got invited, but we didn't know each other like that. I knew how he looked. I knew I was envious of him, but a mutual friend invited us to a party. A grown-ass party, too, because I wasn't drinking in high school. I wasn't even smoking either, to tell you the truth. I'm on the loft of this grown party, or high school party, and I'm hearing about everybody say, oh, what? And it wasn't one of those fights ohs. It was one of those, oh, look at this person right here. They doing it. Not like that. Everyone said, oh. So I go on the loft. I'm like, because I'm nosy. Still am, actually. I go on over the loft and I said, what's going on? I see this fool TJ upside down twerking on his hands while his 2 legs are above the brick sidewall. I'm like, what is this dude? Can I hate him even more? Like, what is going on? He not only had all the straights, all the gays, all the studs, people didn't even know my name. I've been in this school for a year. Why don't you know my name? But it's cool, I get it. I was that student that had French fries with the ketchup thrown at you. I had lemon heads, Boston baked beans. I honestly don't know why, because I never bothered anybody. Maybe it's the way I talk, maybe it's the way I walk. If they weren't coward enough, they would have told me straight up. I mean, keep that same energy. Does that make sense? No, because they did keep that same energy. They just never came up to me. Like, I guess kids will be kids. I don't know. I don't know. But I do remember I planned, when that second lemon head hit me, I'm like, that's all right. Because I'm going to become a teacher and I'm school your kid. That's what kept me sane. And of course, my friends. Even though I was an outcast, I still had friends. So I'm grateful for the friends that we no longer talk, but it's cool. They still have space in my heart. I mean, it's kind of like on the outside layer, like if you touch it, you might not get through my heart, but you're there. You get it? Anyways, something must have happened between TJ and a friend of his because our mutual friend or my friend gave him a ride home, and he was in the back seat. I was in the front seat of that two-seater. The reason why I mentioned the two-seater is because when he left, he was crying, tears and all, and I'm like, yo, you okay? I'm like that single white female kind of person. I think I wanted to be him, but not want to be him on looks. I wanted to be like, I want people to talk to me. Like, you know, I want people to, like, what's going on? I mean, things like that. But everything happens for a reason, so I'm good. But I let him out because I had to go out first so he can get to outside of the car into his house, his mom's house. I was like, do you want a hug? Because he was still red-eyed and all. He said, sure. I'm like, yeah, we should hang sometimes. Inside, I'm like, yes, got him. Got him. We hung out a few times. We hung out a lot of times, I will tell you that. But this one time, now this is where the story begins. This is where I left off the other one. We have two friends named Trey and Tony. And I met Trey and Tony before. We were actually Ace Boone Coons back then. So I think I introduced them to TJ, or maybe they have a mutual friend. Either way, Trey calls me one day when I'm at home at my parents' house. And he said, hey, you want to come over or whatever? Or something like he was talking. You know when someone calls you and the first thing they say, the first 2 seconds is like, hey, so what were you talking about again? I said, what? Something like that. You want to be on your P's and Q's because it's a setup. If y'all don't smell that setup after y'all said that statement, y'all need to watch some more of my videos so y'all can get intellected, educated, something like that. But I told him I was a fool. I told him, but I kept that same energy. Let's not get it twisted. And I said, sure. I don't remember if I drove to Trey's house or Tony picked me up. Like I said, we were mutual friends. We were friends, all three of us. I got to Trey's house. Y'all get ready for this. I got to Trey's house and we were talking, Tony, Trey, and I, in person. And he said, yeah, TJ this, TJ that. And I'm like, why are we talking about TJ? Like, why? What's the point? I don't, he's not here. And we were talking, and I, included myself in the conversation, I guess, and get my own 2 cents. Y'all, I could have sworn I seen a silhouette through the blinds. It was dark, and the porch light was on, their porch light, or Trey's porch light, because he was alone, or he lived alone. Then I hear a knock on the door. I'm like, who is that? Y'all, I felt like this was a high school, all-girls setup kind of thing. TJ and I'll tell you the truth, TJ and I, even though we were cool after that incident at that high school party, this is like a year later, no more than a year later. So I put myself on the sword on this one. Because when I tell a story, I tell it the way, even though if I look bad or not, and I'm sure there's other points of views, of course, but this is what I remember. I was talking shit about TJ. I was. We were more classified as frenemies. And if you don't know what frenemies is, even though I have the time to tell you, just, do what I always say and get a dictionary. And y'all, did you know they added more words to the dictionary? I think daddy was one of them. Cringe should have been right after that too. But anyway, hear the knock on the door and guess who it is? It's TJ. That's when I said, oh, so you're gonna SETUP me up? Fine. Matter of fact, I was driving. Now I do remember. I go out, talk to him, and I think he said, what was said? I said, what do you mean? What was said? Because we know each other for 2 years now. I mean, like, what do you mean what was said? He said, I heard that blah, 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 that you were talking shit. And I'm like, that could be possible, you know? I mean, there was so much shit I talked about. I mean, I can't really pinpoint which one you're referring to. Not even probably like 15 seconds later, he was like, oh, so you were. And he had his hand in his pocket. I'm like, yeah, I was. He pushed me. I pushed him back. He lays down. I push him back. Because don't get the height twisted. I got muscles. I got this. But I pushed him. And he hit the ground. And I got over him right before I was trying to do some business. Y'all, I was about to give him this hook, but he bit me. I still have it. I still have it right there. He bit me. This is more than a decade ago. He bit me. I can't do a lot with my left. I can't. Actually, I just worked out today. After 5 reps, my left arm feeling like a noodle, y'all. It was like, I don't know what it is. And you would think it would have been stronger, especially when I was in Atlanta toting a whole watermelon because I was walking for about 1.5 miles. But anyways, he bit me. And I picked him up. We got on our feet. He was like, for about a good 5 seconds. He had a latch on me. I'm telling y'all, this is proof, living proof. Anyway, we got up and I threw him over the fence. Was it a 6-foot fence? I don't know. You know what? I couldn't see over it. I know that much. And I'm definitely not 6 feet. So I threw him over and all I heard was the straws, the pine straws. And I remember I was bleeding or something. I got in my car. That's how I remember I drove. I remember seeing Tony and Trey like this on Trey's porch. And I was like, got it. I'm taking notes. Got it. Got exactly what it is. And I left and went home. That was the fight. I don't really remember if we were friends. We were definitely enemies at that point. But I don't remember if we were friends. Yo, when is this gonna bust? I done told you 2 story times and it's still not happening. I'm not hearing anything, but this thing, y'all hearing anything? Good God, this is gonna be like an hour. My second fight, what was his name? Oh, Jarrell. This was in high school, still an outcast. We were in band camp. We were in band class, but I think we did do a band camp before. But I don't know. Y'all, this is during Lemonhead Gate. I don't really remember if Jarrell threw a Lemonhead. Maybe I think I do, but there was something like, this is a short one. This is short story time. We were, I don't even know if we were friends, to tell you the truth. It was kind of hard to tell. Jarrell was in another class than I am, if you get what I mean. He gave me more active, frat, get along with a certain crowd kind of guy. I was more of an outcast kind of guy, kept to myself, if you see the difference. But we were cool. I want to say he's the one that threw a Lemonhead at me, but y'all was so long ago, I don't remember. Either way, he came up to me, because in my school, we had the cafeteria and the outside hallway thing where it's a sidewalk and an overlay. Let's say he did throw watermelon at me. No, he didn't. I don't know, man. Anyway, the point of this story is that he came up to me and said, he pushed me. And I pushed him back because I remember having a book bag on me. Yeah, I had a book bag on me. I pushed him back. And it was with so much force and thrust that I'm not saying he fell. No, he didn't fall. But I pushed him, and then he said, "Oh," he was like, "Oh, you for real?" And then he pushed me back. No punches were thrown. I don't remember punches being thrown, but it got so intense. We had people back us up, separate us. That's when the Patrice, she was like, y'all, she was like this big girl. I don't think she liked me. I guess I was weird to her, but she was this big girl, I don't know how to explain it. You seen that Netflix show, I want to say The 6 Foot Woman? That's who she was. I mean, she was cool. She kept to herself, as I think, but I mean, I'm not in people's businesses, so. But she handed me my book bag. She said, "Here, this is for you." And then I went into principal. We got called to the principal. No, I think I got called to the principal. Why did I get called to the principal's office? I didn't even start that mess. You know what? Anyways, I got called to the principal's office soon after. I didn't even get to my class. I had to go to the principal's office. And ever since, it's like, it felt like Patrice had a crush on me. I don't know. That's what it is. And speaking of crush, so these two girls in 7th grade, and y'all, it's getting thinner. How would I know? Because if this busts my eye or my tooth out, I'm going to Miami in a few days. Do y'all see a difference of anything? Oh gosh, I don't know, y'all. I had to get this because it says impact resistant lens. Mama didn't raise no fool. So, we good? Okay. Actually, I'm gonna wait a little bit more. I think this is 300. I think I done gave y'all like 3 story times. And I would give you the story time about me almost being the preacher's wife, but that can wait. I don't do story times on my channel or on my page, but if you think I should do a story time of almost being the preacher's wife with me just sitting down and talking to you, I would be happy to do it. Just let me know in the comment section if I should, or actually like this video if I should, and I would tally up. I would tally it up. So like this video if you want me to tell you the story. It's probably gonna be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, no more than 15. Probably more than that because the way I talk. But anyways, if you got this far, congratulations. I would actually like to thumb you up if you did. So thank you for that. And I wouldn't know if you did get this far with the comments you put in. Y'all, we did this so much. We're almost through this bag. So I know this is about to bust soon. It might get dark soon too. Good God. But I think it's supposed to make a sound. And when I make that sound, I hope not the sound that it busts, because I might have to book a dentist appointment and I refuse to go to Miami like this. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if those are the rubber bands or the watermelon. Y'all, I need a mouth guard too while I'm at it. Y'all, oh, if this busted my face, if this busted my mouth, oh, that probably didn't sound right. I'm going to... Please. Now I'm getting kind of scared. Y'all remember before, when this video began, I said I don't like... No, I don't know how many I did, but I know I finished the whole bag. Look at this. I'm finishing a whole bag. Please don't bust in my face. Y'all, you can bust here if you want to. Just don't get in my mouth. Y'all, please, because I don't know how strong a busted watermelon is, and I'm already getting foggy in the goggles. Like when I get in the fight, do what you want. But if you mess up my teeth, you might. I've been saying this for 15 years. If you mess up my teeth, you're messing up with your life. Y'all, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Oh, okay. So when people do these kind of videos, do they talk to you or they just move in silence like a rat? And these goggles aren't helping because I can't see shit. Good God, look at this. I can't. Can you see me? See, if y'all members chose small watermelon, this could have been done. It would have only been 2 story times. And I heard New York, you guys are going to need proof for a vaccination. Y'all, there's going to be a lot of businesses closed. We need to get on the same level. Houston is on stage 5 in the restrictions. You guys, I'm going to tell the truth. When COVID hit and we had these restrictions, I just knew COVID was going to last 2 months. Am I doing one? I just knew COVID was going to last 2 months. Y'all, we more than a year in now. But my thing is, if Austin, Texas is on stage 5, why is Houston on stage 0? If we're not going to get, if all cities, all states in this country at least, is not going to get on the same page, when the fuck are we going to find a resolution? Comment down below and let me know. When? Are the mayors in certain cities over the president? I still don't understand the fact that Atlanta and Florida can be like boom, 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 boom. They don't even know how to spell mask. They don't know how to spell pandemic. I was wearing my mask. I don't care. But then there's hard-headed cities. And with New York, now they're forcing the vaccination. So, what's your take of vaccinations? I'm definitely more than 300 at this moment. Y'all, it's been an hour. It's been an hour. This is my longest YouTube video ever. Did y'all see that? Oh, now my battery's running low. See, that's how long I've been on here. All right, so I'm gonna have to come back. No, I'm finishing this video. It's gonna bust. So it might be dark time, whatever, in the background when my camera comes on because it's about to stop. Y'all, I had to get a Band-Aid because the way these rubber bands are set up, I've seen it and I've heard it juice and throttle inside of there. We're gonna get up in here. So I'm gonna be silent while I get this because I am all story timed out. Well, I have a lot of story times, but I'd rather not start it now. No, hold on. Okay, we're gonna get in here. I have to make sure my teeth is intact because, whoo, I can't imagine a watermelon. Y'all, this is gonna bust through the walls. Please, don't go on the walls, on the ceiling. Just go right in. To be honest, I don't even know why I wanted to do this. Y'all have to admit, I'm doing better. I'm actually getting things done, and now I know why my thumb... Where's my Band-Aid? What the... Did it work? You know what? We're gonna get through... Okay. Whew, doing so good. What I'm doing is I'm doing 2 or 3 at a time. When I went live, I was doing it once. 1 rubber band at a time until someone commented said, Alonzo, why don't you just do 5 or 3 at a time? Now, the other watermelon in Atlanta, it was bigger than, oh, y'all, it was bigger than this. I was actually going to wait to do the rest of this before the camera went out the second time in the battery. I was actually going to do the rest of this tomorrow, but I was sitting down on the couch right there. And I heard some juices come in. But speaking of that couch, that's where I sleep a lot because for some reason I have dreams. I have more dreams over there. I have more dreams on that couch than I do in my own bed. Oh, you guys, this is going to, I don't know what count we're on, but if you guys counted for me, that would be great. You can take your guess of how many it's going to take and how many I put so far. Y'all, I think I did about 360. I want to say, like, literally a 360. We're going to get through this before that battery runs out this time. I might have to edit this video to let you know. Oh, while I'm here, can you recommend some Netflix movies? Not series, because I can't get into a series right now. I really can't. I don't know the last thing I saw on Netflix. It was a good movie. I forgot what it's called. But I'm a movie kind of guy. Because if it's a series, you guys, I won't be uploading as much as I do now. And while I'm here, check y'all notifications. Make sure it's on every video. Because like I said in my last video, a lot of people don't think I upload like that. I do. Oh gosh. Just bust already. Gotta cook my buttermilk pork chops. It was just yesterday I did this. You remember this? Y'all remember these things right here where you had to like, how's it? Like this? And it busted everywhere. I still have those marks on the wall. Ooh, please don't go on that ceiling. That's a nice white ceiling. Okay. I'm kind of scared because I don't know how. Please. I need someone to give me a sign because I don't know if I can do. I'm more than halfway there, so we might as well, right? I don't know how hard it's going to push because I'm a fragile little fella, and it's going to be like, boom. That's what I feel like it's going to do. I got to stop talking because my teeth is right there. If a tooth knocks out, man, I'm suing the whole watermelon company, all the watermelon factories. There will be no watermelon for the next 3 years. No, at first I wasn't scared for the first hour, but now that things are, now that it's closed, I feel like I am scared. Please. I wish I had a counter right there to let me know. Well, I do have a counter, but I wish it would let me know how many I put so far. So I hope y'all guess right now how many was it. Let's say if it's at 400 right now. It's definitely over 100, definitely over 200. I'll give you that. Speaking of counters, so there's a video of mine going viral on TikTok. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of people saying, why did you put, that's when I was doing the weird food combos. And yes, I'm coming back with weird food combo. Give me a break. I did a lot of stuff with food, so I just took a break. But I am doing more. So if y'all want to leave your comments on what I should try, let me know. But the reason why I put this is the one with fish sticks and mayonnaise? No, that's not weird. Fish sticks and something. Fish sticks and ranch. Fish sticks and ranch. The reason why I put the hot thing, I need to get an oven made, by the way. The hot plate of fish sticks or hot pan cookie sheet of fish sticks on here. The reason why I took it off is because there wasn't anything below it, and I was afraid that it would. I was afraid it would. I was afraid that it would, y'all, my mind, I don't even know. I was afraid it would hurt the granite. So I took it off and put it on my lap, but immediately thought, oh, my brain, it needs to speed up a little bit. If you see me in the video, I put it on my lap. I'm like, oh, wow, I put it on my lap. I thought a chair or the counter was far away, nearby, but it wasn't. So I put it back on my jeans, which was me wearing them. The jeans I was wearing, I don't know why is that so hard for me to say. And then it clicked, so I said, F it. I'm just gonna put it on the counter again. And if you look closely at that video, I thought the shirt was on the counter and it didn't even land on it. Y'all, it's dark, okay. I would wait until tomorrow to finish this, but I'm coming, y'all. We're almost there. This is definitely over 400, y'all. So I hope your guesses is right. And don't edit, because guess what? Just like Facebook, YouTube has that edit button where I can see what you said before. Y'all, it's coming. I can literally hear the juice. Oh, going back, you know what? Before my mom did pass, I said this already in the mom video last year. Speaking of that couch I dream a lot about, she visited me in my sleep before, you know, the end of it. And that's a good, and for that I will forever be grateful. Okay. Y'all, it's getting dark in here. I might have to, I want to do this. I want to finish this tomorrow in light because you see me sweating. That's why I can't hardly see anymore. Hey, Google, how long does it take to put 400 rubber bands on a watermelon?
On the website wichitamon.com, they say it won't, but it will take 30 to 60 minutes depending on the size of the watermelon.
What?
More context?
No! Who wrote that? I've been on this thing for an hour and a half now. If y'all chose this,
J.R. Baxter.
I'm gonna watch what I say because this fool. I'm halfway done with this thing already. I asked the girl at Walmart. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this tomorrow. It's getting too dark. You can't even see me anymore. So, as you can see, it's a whole new it's a whole new background. You know why it's light all of a sudden? Because it's the next day. You guys, I'm telling you, I'm still on this rubber man watermelon thing. Man, I'm telling y'all right now, at night, what happened is I had left the kitchen light on while I was on the couch asleep because I just knew with the cameras here, that's why the light was on. I just knew the cameras would catch it busting while I worked on this watermelon for 2 hours straight. Now, I found out something about this, but before I do, I want to let y'all know. I woke up and I was thinking, I decided to actually, because this is going to be a long video clearly, I'm just going to delete some story time, or a story time or two, and put it on my OnlyFans. That link is in the description bar. But the good thing is, the watermelon didn't bust yet. Okay. And if $4.99 is too much for you to see the deleted scenes of this, y'all think to see the deleted scenes for my members on this channel, I will give you the text version, a summary of it. So that link is in the description bar. So speaking of this video I was working on for so long about, you know what, wait, about this watermelon. This is more than this is more than 400 rubber bands, I guarantee you. And I just found out last night the reason why I didn't bust yet is because this watermelon is 5 weeks old. I put on my exclusive members only community post which one that they wanted me to do. The small one or the big one. The majority of the votes were this one. Some of the comments were, well, the small one looks ripe. I don't know what ripe means. So what are y'all talking about? I found out ripe means ready to eat or ready to bust. I don't know. But the reason why this isn't busting is because it's not ripe. But it will bust. And we will get through this video. Damn it. In the beginning, I was talking about my mom. Yes, I was very emotional. I'm not apologizing for that. But I did say something about her bingo friends not coming. I don't know if I said every one of her bingo friends didn't come and that was the most disrespectful thing. 2 people came. I do remember one. I remember her from the Filipino parties when my mom used to bring me to when I was young. And yeah, so I'm grateful for her. People like her. Because you know what they say, you never know who your real friends are until you have your own funeral and see who shows up. But I was very emotional because I just recorded that video, 10 hours of my episode on my back porch. You guys, please, I just want to go on with my life. I don't know how it's going to bust, all right? I don't know if it's going to pop, the rubber bands, or this one is going to pop, or this one is going to pop, and these rubber bands go down into this little trash can. But I am worried, and I'm getting kind of nervous now because I know the time is coming. Now I want a mouth guard. The good news is I found my rubber band. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, dang. Where's Band-Aid? My bad. You put 500 rubber bands on a watermelon, you're bound to have something going on with your thumb. I just hope it does. Yo, I'm so nervous. I'm about to throw up. Buzz! Get this thing over with. I think this part is going to buzz. Look how plump this thing is. I have to go to the gym. That's probably my mom signing. She probably sending me a sign like, all right, it's time. All right, baby, it's time to social distance from that watermelon. But anyway, speaking of my thumb putting 1,000 rubber bands on a watermelon without any protection gear, well, any gloves. The day I have my cuticles scarred up, since I've been working on this for more than 2 hours, that's when oranges, lemons, ketchup wants to go on my scarred cuticle. And the way I screamed last night on that couch when I was eating that citrus-fueled orange, I'm surprised my vocal cords didn't bust this thing. Oh. Okay. But yeah, I left the light on the whole time. Just in case. And I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. And I have a full day today. So I'm going to try to get this video out before I go to Miami. But because this is the longest video I've done, that means a lot of editing. So please do not forget, you guys can support my channel by joining it. Come on, do y'all know the count yet? Like an estimation? At least I got further than I did while I was in Atlanta. I got to a third or a fourth of this in that hotel room. What I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna go on Facebook Live to do this, since this looks ripe and it's gonna look like it's easier to bust and a fewer rubber bands, because this is ridiculous. This has to be 1,020. And Google said it was going to take 400. You guys, you know how long I've been with Google? 13 years. The first time they lied to me. Man up. Man up, bitch. Come on, y'all. Come on. Damn, the older they get, the stronger they get? I don't know. But clearly, you know how many videos I have watermelon themed? This one is going to give me nightmares. This is not busting, it's not doing anything. If I get through this bag and that don't bust yet, man, call it a dub. Because I don't know, The last time, it's me. So, you know, my videos don't even go as planned. The only time that happened is when I baked Cash some doggy treats. Homemade doggy treats. That's the only time a video went right. But remember yesterday when, I cannot believe I said yesterday. I've been working on this watermelon for more than 24 hours. But yesterday, that it was like I was hearing juices combust inside, seeds wanting to come out. I'm not hearing that anymore, so I don't know what's going on. But I will tell you, like 3 hours, I kept my eye on. I even had cell phone footage. I didn't have the camera on, but the cell phone footage, and I had my other cameras. But good gosh. But 3 hours after I did that, I can literally hear the juices. I don't know if it's the juices or the rubber bands, but even if it's the rubber band, that means this watermelon is expanding. And just my luck, when it does bust, and since it's 4 weeks old, watch it just do. No, bitch, I want you to hit me in my stomach. You know how long? Well, now my other cuticles. Good gosh, if y'all are still with me, thank you. Thank you. Good gosh. Ah! Yo, come on. I just want to get this over with. I don't know if that's the watermelon with that noise or my ear heartbeat. This is how much we have, y'all. This is how much we have. I'm scared of those rubber bands. If that watermelon don't bust my teeth out, these rubber bands would, so I'm trying to be careful with it. But the other part of me wants this over with, you know? Whew. Watch this. Watch this simple video, the Facebook Live video. What? This is ridiculous. I wish someone, please, if anything, please let me know how much I put in. I know rewinding and counting is too much, but someone out there has been keeping count. Might not be on point because y'all don't know if I'm putting 3 or 4 or 2. But listen, let's just do some easy math here. Well, some math. As many times as I'm doing this, just divide it by 2. Let's say that. That'd be an estimation. Or actually, just times it by 2. That way, because remember the editing, me deleted my story times to put on my OnlyFans. Well, in a good sense, a lot of people were requesting longer videos, so here you go. All the people that didn't get notifications when I upload a new video, just go to my homepage, youtube.com/Alonzo, scroll down to my videos and binge on, because this is either gonna be a win or a bust. This little baby. Whew. I know I'm not the only one that saw that thing jiggle. Y'all, whoever donated to me while I'm doing this on that super thanks thing that YouTube has, where you can comment and donate, that's cool. I want to say thank you. This is how much we have now. You guys, I don't think we're going to do this. I don't. I'm trying, but even if it's a fail, this still going to be uploaded. Y'all can, if it makes you feel comfortable, you guys can dislike this video. I would take accountability for that. Okay? But as you can see in real time, this thing ain't busting. Busting. Yeah, these are too small. I can put it on here though. Yeah, this might be the better video. So whoever members of y'all voted a small one, props to you guys. Blame the majority of my members, because I don't think this is gonna work, but it's still gonna be uploaded. So Good luck. I'm trying. I would try to help it out because I'm tired of it. It's over 1,000. It's over what Google said. So I don't know what to do. Should I just bang? I worked on this Saturday while I was in Atlanta. I worked on this yesterday with you guys, and I'm working today. I'll be damned if I'm working on this same watermelon in Miami. Y'all, I honestly don't know what to say. I had to put gloves on. Behind the camera, there's a lot of rubber band wrappers and rubber bands that don't work. I put it on like 1 minute ago, and it's cheap, I guess, even though these are like name brand. I don't know what's going on, but I had gloves these whole times, and I don't know why I just didn't do that. I don't know if it's gonna work out. I don't know. I tried literally, as y'all see, but I don't think it's gonna work. It's not doing anything, man. I only have like 40. But I would tell you, I just had a phone call from my nephew. That's the real irony of this. Because remember, I was talking about him in the beginning. He wants to get a tattoo of me, of my name. The real irony is, I got a tattoo and a face of my mama. But with him, he said, should I put Alonzo, Uncle Alonzo in the logo? Because for Grandpa, I got a bunny, because you know they call him Rabbit. I said, Brent, you do know a bunny and a rabbit are two different things, right? He said, is it? And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to say no, you know, because he already got the tattoo. I don't want him to feel bad. Oh, I don't know if he's even looking at this. You know what? It is. It is the same thing. A bunny and a rabbit is the same thing. But he wanted to put a logo beside my name, so he had recommended to put a dictionary or a YouTube logo. And I said, YouTube's my baby, but tattoos are forever. YouTube's not guaranteed, you know. He said, you got 48 hours. I'm like, yeah, so if this doesn't work, you guys, at least you guys got 2 story times out of me, at the least, you know. These are too small. Oh, damn. Well, that's embarrassing. I have about 40 more rubber bands, y'all. I don't know what's going to happen, but this thing got a bust. The rubber band said, oh, you got gloves? Let me show you something real quick. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because it's 4 weeks old. I thought the older the better. This thing was laying on the couch. I don't know why it was. Even though I do eat watermelon, and y'all can keep the stereotype to yourself, okay? But it's been sitting on the counter. I don't know if it was because for TikTok or I don't know. But in the now this is too small. Now I'm not even going to try this one. But I don't know if it's because it was on the counter, but I said, okay, well, why not? You know, let's put some rubber bands on this sucker. I'm sort of regretting that. You know, I did not know what right meant until yesterday. When I hear the word right, even growing up, I'm thinking, oh, right means bad. Oh, no, that's right. Hit the watermelon like, oh, that's right. It's not ready. That's me. I didn't know what it meant. That reminds me when I didn't know girls can poop until like 10th grade. I might edit that out, but I'm just saying, this thing ain't popping, man. I don't have any rubber, y'all, I'm out. I don't have any rubber bands left. Y'all, you put red lipstick in my white Valentino bag. I don't know what to say. My bad, y'all. I mean, I can't, I don't feel right apologizing because y'all literally see me trying this. Ow! I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. This is an Alonzo, this is an Alonzo video, so y'all knew. Y'all knew I had 95% chance for this not working out as I thought it would. I'm trying. I don't know. Y'all, if y'all got this far, congratulations. I support you just as much as you support me. This trend happened 2 years ago. But that's it, y'all. Eek. Eek, eek. Eek, eek. Yeah, y'all, it's not working. You know what? I put myself on the sword on here. I take that back. I will apologize. Y'all give me so much of your time that it didn't bust. The only thing I can look forward to, because it still might, is editing the video. So if my outro comes in 20 seconds, let's just say it didn't happen, okay? This is the last one. This has to be like 1500. Y'all, did it just leak? Did the water break? Is the water breaking? Can you bust already? It's not doing anything, man. It's not. I don't know what to say. It didn't bust. Please accept my apologies. I didn't know. If you do notice how hard I work on this watermelon, please drop a pity like. I'm so sorry. My bad, y'all. All that time, and I had to busted myself out of all those rubber bands, like more than 2,000. You know what? These rubber bands won't free. Hold on. No. My mama didn't raise a fool. Heck no.